Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please say it's working. Please say it's working. If this is working, this is YouTube. And I don't know if there's chat available. Oh, there better be chat available. There might not be chat available. Let's check on here to see if I even have a live stream going. Shall we check? No super chat. Yay! Oh my god, guys. I'm in heaven. I just found a live streaming platform for us to use. It's called Live in 5. I apologize for the, what else is new? The washing machine going. I can see your chats on here if anybody decides to chat. Oh, I see one already, so that'll be a hey. Is it Lynette? Lynette? It doesn't show up on here, guys, so this is where it's going to get confusing. I apologize. This is just a quick run-through, by the way, for, you know, to test the live stream, which makes me very happy. So I cannot see you guys living. Okay. Sorry, guys. I lost you for a sec. Hey, Lynette. Glad you're still here. I don't know how this is going to work. Like I said, we're just testing. There should... That I don't like. There should be... Let me turn this down. Maybe that will help. No, I don't want people messaging me like that. Let's turn the notifications way down. Can you still hear me? Hey, Mama! Mama Bear. Okay. So, I'm not going to be doing a full-fledged video, like I said. This is just a test video run. I tried to get up on here yesterday and do a couple videos. I ended up talking to myself for half of them, and then the other half I got... Because you guys will notice I'm looking over there. My camera's over here, so it's really throwing me because I'm used to looking dead center. Wherever that is, dead center on my tablet. New tablet. If I take my tablet and turn it the way that I like, I'll show you what happens, because now I can see. If I turn it this way, oops, which is the way that I like, I really like it, but I think, and you guys are going to see what's going to happen, if it happens, yes, see, I go sideways. So that's not going to be any good for anybody. So yes, it's back, don't worry, I put it back. Like I said, this is just a quick test run through here. I'm not completely situated to as how I would like it to be. What we got going on here? Wow, from the Netherlands. Okay. Wow, look at this. From where? Where is that? What does that say? From what? What? From Carlsbad? I can't even read that. I should have my eyes on. Anyways, like I said, this is a quick test run through, guys. My heart is just like, woohoo, because it's working. And see this, can you guys, as I move back, can you see the shirt? That's what I was thinking all this morning when I've gone through, literally I've gone through about 5 programs. I don't know how the zoom is going to work. I don't know if I can get a zoom to go back out. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, it's got some weird, like I said, some weird features. It's a new program I'm not used to. You guys aren't going to be able to see my head or anything. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm just playing. This is new. Everything's new. My tablet's new. My head's cut off. Everything. So, wow, Texas. This is also, oh, Cornwall, Ontario. Hi. So, basically, I'm not going to be making anything today. But what I came on yesterday, and I will fix the video. The only reason the video is not up is because I went and did what I showed you guys a minute ago. I flipped the tablet. So three-quarters of the video was like this. And I tried watching it, and I actually gave myself a headache. So that's not going to happen again. But what I wanted to show you was what I actually did make. Oh, and a lot of people have been asking me about the the humidity issues and stuff. And I don't have a dehumidifier down here where we are, and we have a dryer going and everything, and the humidity is pretty bad. But I just wanted to show you guys. I've talked about this many times. So, what I have, and it's nothing spectacular. If you guys can see these, you can get them at your local dollar store. Get out of here, fly. It's just this little portable, this one's called Damp Trap. But they have other ones called Damp Rid, whatever. So this thing is great. Obviously, you don't have it near pets or kids or whatever, because eventually when it starts working, like you can see, there actually is a bit of water in there. And what happens when you get it, it's got a cover over here like aluminum to keep the whatever out. So you pull that cover off. You got this little filtery type thing. You just put this back on. And I keep this near my products. And what it does, whatever these little beads are, I guess they're like silica or whatever, it takes the humidity. See that? It takes the humidity out of the air. So I just keep these on my shelves with my balms. And if I've got some, say, in Tupperware, I'll throw a couple of these in the Tupperware with the balms. I've got some on my shelf out there. And when they're done, when it's time to get a new one, like when you get it, this whole top is filled with these beads. You can only see it's half gone. And this will be all liquid, and this will be gone. So then it's time to get a new one, because they absolutely do nothing after the fact. But these are a great little thing if you guys, like I said, I know a dehumidifier costs a fortune. So, I mean, we got lucky, and my in-laws bought us one for upstairs last year, because the upstairs bedrooms, oh good lord, brutal. Sorry, I'm going to read. If I'm going back and forth, it's because I have my other tablet, because, like, for some reason there's no chat on here. What does it say? Perry, Ontario. Wow, you guys, we got Mississippi. Okay, you guys have this in New Zealand. That's awesome. What's it say? Everything in backward. Yeah, I know it's backwards. I don't know how to fix it. I think this program is maybe made to be a front-facing program. I'm not sure. It's called Live in 5. And this program, it's a dual program, so I can actually do, like, when I do gaming, I can actually game my screen actions, like if I'm playing a game and stuff. The only one thing I found out about this program was, normally it's got buttons that says you can live to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. When I went to just go click YouTube, it was nothing. It wasn't even on my right channel. I've deleted my Tammy channel. Well, not deleted, I've put it in hiding. So I'm hoping that helps with any other program that I use. But, this one I literally had to set up my encoder. That's why it's working. I took my program, my whatever feed, you can see me on here, it's delayed. There's about I don't know how many minutes delays, but it's a delayed. So I'm just picking up the tablet now on here. So there's probably about a 30-second delay, something like that. Oops, now I lost the chat. My hair looks great. Okay, who you kidding? My hair looks great. I think you guys can see all the grays now. Yeah, and I'm trying to grow it out, so. What else we got here? Sorry. Where you live? How much polysorbate 80? Oh boy. Do I put in the mixture, like the small batch of mixture to make my bath bombs for my new mic powder? Thanks. You're the best. Mama Bear. Okay, Mama Bear is asking me, while you're live, how much polysorbate 80 do I put in my mixture, like a small batch? Okay, so I'm guessing a small batch would be like 2 cups of soda, like a standard normal batch, or did you half it even? Because this is the thing, guys. I don't use Poly 80, and if you guys have seen my other videos, I am not a fan of Poly 80. If I must, and absolutely have to, the only poly that I use, and I will confess I used some yesterday, is this one. I have used Poly 80 so sparsely. The only Poly 80 I like and will even touch is the stuff from the UK. It's different than ours. The color is different. It just doesn't make me itch. Poly 20 doesn't make me itch. Poly 20, the only way I could put this into perspective, if you want to know about Poly 80, if I did a full batch of my bling, which is the 3-cup soda, 2-cup citric, that normally takes 5 tablespoons of oil. So if you're using Poly 80, you guys will have to do the math on this. It would be 4 tablespoons of oil, and it's 1 tablespoon of Poly 80. But since I don't use Poly 80, I use Poly 20, it's equal. So 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of Poly 20. It's just that easy. And speaking of Poly 20, I did use Poly 20 yesterday, and I want to show you what I made. That was part of the reason why I was coming on. So, okay, first off, I'm going to show you what I made. It's hard, I have to go so far back now. This is what I made yesterday, and I don't know if you guys can see this. See these ones? You know the big gigantic rock salt I got from Heidi? If you guys can see them? Okay, well, I made gold nuggets. I know it's hard to see on here. I'm all goldy. And then on this side, I made some really awesome, you probably can't see them, hopefully you can see them a bit better, but I made some really cool crystal looking ones with the white, and yes, now I'm all glittery. So, what I did with that, and because it's got a little bit of bigger glitter in it, and you guys all know how mica, oh, there's a heavy sucker. You guys know how the mica and all that, you guys have issues with mica in the water and whatever. I normally don't because I use SLSA. I have to fix this because I can't stand you guys looking at my top of my head. Sorry, fight with this. So anyways, I decided yesterday, because of the amount of mica and because of that thick glitter that I put in, I'll check my messages in 1 sec, okay? That thick glitter I put in, like, because I put the salts on top. These two, by the way, are testers. And what I made yesterday, and I'll give you guys a little bit of pointers. I'm not giving away all my secrets today, but these are called whiteout balms, okay? And what I mean by whiteout is there's absolutely no color. The balms look white. That's because they are white, and the water will be white, cloudy, okay? So there's just to give you an idea. That's the top. These are the sample ones. These are the big boys, okay? So it's a big, these are big 12, 14-ounce bombs, okay? Big. I love this size. It's got them on top. Also, these are going to be called, or they are called Heaven Sent. The reason they're called Heaven Sent is because each bath bomb has a little capsule in it. And inside each little capsule, I'm so happy about these ones, I finally did it. Inside the little capsule is a 925 sterling silver angel wings rings. I've only made 4 so far, I have enough to make 15. But there's the ring, just to show you guys, okay? This is called Heaven Sent. It's a whiteout bath bomb. And because I have that funny glitter on here, like I was saying before, I did do Poly 20. I don't normally, and I haven't had a problem. I just thought because I have the bit of bigger grainy glitter, that it would probably be a smart thing to do to use the Poly 20. Normally, like I said, I don't like poly. It makes me itchy. The bombs take forever to go off, and I always find that they just kind of float and act like a floating island, sort of, so to speak. So I'm going to do 2 of these. I'll set these off. These 2 little guys don't have any rings in them. These are for my bath bomb demo and for me to have a bath in. But like I said, these are whiteout bombs, and I made them like my opulence bombs. So these should be white with massive waves of liquid metal. And I'm not telling you guys the whole secrets, but I am saying I did use Poly 20. I don't normally use Poly 20. And as far as whiting out goes, you have 2 options. You can use titanium dioxide, which a lot of people use. I don't like it that much. I like to use zinc oxide, okay? It's actually good for your skin, and I don't find it as messy to clean up. But you're not putting tons and tons in anyways. I actually only used my smidge? No, my tad. I used 2 tads. 2 tads of the zinc oxide. And I think I only used like 2 tads, maybe 3 tads of the mica. And I also did use Natrasorb in here. But like I said, the reason I used poly was because of this uber duper wicked diamond stuff. And if you can see, it's a little bit bigger. So, and these aren't done. I have to paint on them still, and then they're done. Like, they're dried. If I wanted to package them, they're good to go. But I'm going to paint them with my airbrush. So, I'm just going to put these back for a second. Heavy suckers. And speaking of airbrushing, I got people home right now, so. Let's see. Shall we see? Yes, we'll see. Okay. Since I got my airbrush, I decided I would... Ah! Shane! Jesus, see? What? Scares me. I'm live. I actually got to work, bud. Deal with it. Say, what's the problem?
I need you to put clean stuff in the dryer.
Can you? I'm covered in glitters. You're standing right there.
I have to leave, man.
Well, you're standing there.
No, we gotta go rob that place.
Cool, you go rob that place. I'm not gonna get glitter on everything, and I'm live. I can't stop it.
I'm doing a murder.
Yay for Shaney. By the way, that's another thing, just a quick, as in, oh, squirrel! Shaney's gonna have a section in my Etsy shop called Barney's Balms.
Am I?
You already know that. We have 4 bombs in there already, and we have the car bombs. See, can you do me the favor? Because Liam,
the place closes in an hour and a half.
It takes you 2 seconds to put his stuff in. He's not going to appreciate glitter on his stuff. I hate doing this in the middle of a stream.
Don't worry about it. You can do it after.
Okay. Well, I know he wants to go. Everybody wants everything. Okay. Where was I? So anyways, oh yes, the airbrush sprayer. I decided, because I made some special custom bombs for my friend Aminia. This is what they were airbrushed. I don't know, you probably can't see it very good, but it's massively glittered. Probably very hard to tell. It's sprayed with gold and green, because the water is going to be green, obviously, when it goes in. But these were made for my friend Aminia. They're little planets, because she means the world to me. She gave me the idea to call them that, so that's what they are. You mean the world to me. And then I sprayed these 2 with my airbrush. These are starting to get a bit too powdery, so these have to be packaged up ASAP, so they're still good. But the bonus about the airbrush, though, guys, is you can spray it with your 99% alcohol and be like how Lush does and save them. So that's a good thing. So, yeah, I did the little one. I did the little ones, too. Maybe you can see that a little better. They're like little planets. See? Cute little planets. Little worlds. So, anyway, since this is only supposed to be a practice run, I'm going to now check you guys. I'll check you guys' messages and see if I can answer as fast as I can. Where are we? I can't even roll back with my glitters on my hands here. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. We got some important questions. I'm going to screen... Whoops, I'm going to... We're going to roll down and answer some questions. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we answered the Poly 80. Yep, Carrie, I'm live. I wish I could get chat to come up on this screen, but mind you, this is the first program I've tried, and I will be checking the other ones, so hopefully I can get at least a couple of them to get up with chat, but I like this one because it's dual purpose. It's game chat, or game streaming, and live streaming, and then the quality is not too bad by looking on here. Okay, so we're going to answer some questions. Okay, while I'm on here. Okay. Wait a minute, we got to go back. Okay, yes, we answered the Poly. Yay, okay. Okay, Lenora, the question that says, yes, and do you have to use Poly? If you're using an SLSA, like a surfactant, you don't have to. If you're using colors like lakes and whatever, you don't really have to. If you really feel concerned about it, like I said, go for the Poly 20. There's nothing wrong with that. I've made bombs lots of times without using any kind of poly. No problems. So, that's a personal thing. I would do a tiny small test batch and test it. Oh. See that? Ugh, you don't see my gray hair. Oh, okay. How much red turkey oil in a BB, please? Okay, well, it depends on your batch. And also, you guys have seen me do this with the turkey oil. I don't dump it directly in, but it's pretty much the same as if you were using, say, apricot. Just don't dump it all in at once. And I like to, like I said, mix my oil or my alcohol with the turkey red. So, for example, if I was doing the bling and I normally do 5 tablespoons, do 4 tablespoons of turkey red in a you know, in a container like this, and then add your alcohol in that. And if you don't use it all, you don't use it all. So you cover it up, you know, save it for the next batch. It's not like you're just going to do one batch and that's it. As far as, I mean, that's not, I mean, unless you have a day like me where you're like, screw it, I'm not doing it anymore. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Have I tried Poly 60? What? There's a Poly 60? Been researching and I'm kind of impressed with what it does with surfactants. Okay, but why do you need the Poly 60 if you've already got a surfactant? Oh, Lenore, okay, sorry, what? You're confused. If it takes 4 tablespoons of oil, then you split the Poly 20 and oil to equal 4. Yes. So if I put in 1 tablespoon of oil, you match it. It's 1 tablespoon of Poly. Like, there's a company that has water-soluble or water... Yeah, I guess it's water-soluble or water-dispersible apricot oil. And I really wanted to buy some. But after doing research and whatever, it's just apricot kernel oil mixed 50-50 with Poly 20. So I just make my own. Like that batch of bombs I just showed you basically had apricot, water dispersible apricot oil in it. I just did it myself. It's Poly 20 and apricot. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to know more about that Poly 60, actually. Okay. Question, how much EO, okay, that's essential oils, can I use for a 2-pound... What? 2... Oh, sorry, I thought 2 pounds of soda. What? No. Oh, for 2 baking soda, 1 citric acid. How much essential oil? Well, first off, I mean, it depends on what the essential oil is that you're using. Some are way stronger than others, like... Get lost, fly, you're really bugging me. Like, okay, where's the other one? And the cost of them for another, but like... You guys probably can't see this. I've got lavender. This is cedarwood. Here's a vetiver. Extremely expensive and extremely strong. Whenever I use vetiver, it's like 3 drops. And then it would be mixed with whatever else I'm doing. A couple drops. These things are very concentrated. You do not treat these like you do a fragrance. I mean, a lot of times, sure, I go by my nose. But less is probably more, because believe it or not, even if you were, say, making a soap and you used essential oil and the smell went away, and you're thinking, oh, I have to add more for the scent, you really shouldn't, because the properties of the essential oil will still be in there. Same with the bath bomb. The properties will still be in there, and you don't want to overdo the properties or... you know, what they have. If you're concerned about the scent not being strong enough, or you don't smell it as much, that's where the Natrasorb comes in very, very, very handy. I just mix a little container with your few drops of whatever, of your essential oils, and then add that to your mix. But check the manufacturer's recommendations. It's usually very tiny drops. I mean, you can get a whole chart on proper usages of essential oils, like amounts for whatever you're making. I mean, you know that you don't apply it neat. Only a certain few essential oils you can apply neat. Neat meaning not with a carrier oil. If I can, I'll see if I can post some links later for information on that. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to see what else we got for questions here. Okay, yeah, we love the rings. Yes, Shani walking in. Great job, too. Oh, man, yeah, yay. So that means you saw the bombs I made for you. The world to me bombs. Because you mean the world to me and you gave me that. Awesome name, by the way. But now I have to figure out how to paint angel wings for the other ones. That'll be fun. That's where my artistic ability is either going to fail or... Okay, what else? Oh, answering about the Poly 60. Okay. Okay, yeah. Poly 20 is good for that too, and I've heard Poly 80, they use that for lotions and mixtures and all that stuff for your face, yes. See, that's, whenever I've heard of Poly 80, that's all I've ever known it was ever used for, was for your lotions and your solid lotions and, you know, emulsifying your oils and your water when you're doing that sort of thing. When people started putting it in bath bombs, I thought, you guys are crazy. Why are you putting chemicals in your bath bombs when you guys can use so many other things, right? So that's, I still have a problem with people using Poly 80 in a bomb, but that's, I mean, I'm old school, I guess. Trying to get up with the good times or the new times and the now. But there's some things I still stick with just because it's worked, right? So, oh boy. Okay, so we got your minor powdery, and I'm using the same recipe and you don't know what's happening. Alright, Lenora, guys, you can help me fix this too. The problem you're having, or Lenora's having, is powdery bombs. I have a video on that. Why are my bath bombs powdery? Please watch it. Lots of useful information in there. But my number one suggestion and conclusion, which I can be totally off, if you're not using a deep bowl, number one, use a deep bowl. Number two, don't use only witch hazel, or don't use only the highest percentage of alcohol. No 91, no 99 for this. Okay? Go down to the 50, go down to the 70% rubbing alcohol. If you have to use witch hazel, it's like 3 spurts to use it for your color. But do it mostly with, like right now, I am on 50% alcohol. That is my must right now. 50, 70 sometimes. Right now in the summer, I'm using 50%. Yeah, if you're using too much of that, that will cause powdery bombs. Or the other option is you don't have enough oil in your mix. Your mix needs to be that almost moldable texture before you've sprayed anything. But like I said, watch my Why Are My Bath Bombs powdery video, and then you can check out my molding video, which I'm sure might help you if the powdery one doesn't. But I've found a lot of people have good results watching the powdery bomb video. Wow, more people from the UK. This is crazy. You guys are awesome. Okay, there's a minute too. Now, how long have we been on here? We got 27 viewers. I really like this. The only thing I don't like is I have to look down here for, you know, for the talking. Oh, we got bad video settings, guys. Please use a keyframe. Okay, I'm going to have to go a little bit. It's going to start flipping out on you guys. You're going to lose me anyways. I will fart around with this. Like I said, this is... Oh, hi, Kim. This is only the first app I've tried, guys. So, that being said, I do have a couple more to go through. And if I find one that's really good... Oh, it's Grand Central Station. If I do find an app that's working really well for me, and we can do the chatting and the texting, then I will come on and I'll actually probably do a video or do something. If you guys have any ideas or any comments, questions that you want me to do in a live video now that I can get it up going, just let me know. Write it down here, or of course when the video is done, you can still post after. Love that. Okay. What? Amanda, what? You want to take a bath, and I need help with the bath bombs. Okay. I got a whole pile coming for you, my dear. I have to package yours. I am slower than molasses in January. I know that. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks. Like I said, my body doesn't know if I'm going through puberty or menopause. I'm all over the place. But that's another topic for another day. So anyways, guys, on that note, I really appreciate you guys watching me. All you guys that are here, people I haven't seen in ages. It's awesome. I've got this gorgeous, clear quality. It's beautiful. And I'm going to go fix that other video. Fix it, flip it, which I need a computer for. I'm going to get your package wrapped up this weekend, Aminya. I promise. Like I said, there are a few sitting back there that need to be wrapped up. And everything else is in the other room, kind of piled, ready to be packaged into a box. And I have another poor girl who's been sitting here for a week. I didn't even know I had an order because I couldn't get on Etsy with my other tablet. Oh, it was hell. And now I'm like apologizing. And she's a guest on Etsy, so I don't even know if she's getting the messages. That really sucks. But anyways, guys, yeah, on that note, I'm going to head out. Thank you so much for seeing everybody, or for stopping by and seeing me. I'm glad to see you guys, and I'm going to stop rambling now because my brain's about to go. Okay, guys, nice seeing everybody. I will see you in the next bound, and I'm so happy about this. So, guys, take care, be kind to one another, and just be you, okay? Keep it real. Bye, guys.